Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. Everything you do is triggered by an emotion of either desire or fear. Some roses grow through concrete. Remember that. Every life has a destiny. The trick is to discover it before the end of your life. Otherwise, you will have too many regrets. A path doesn't appear on its own. We've to make it, and we can make it. Only knowledge can turn life's unbearableness into a weapon. Go slowly, so that you do not bite your tail by accident. You'll never reach perfection because there's always room for improvement. Yet get along the way to perfection, you'll learn to get better. I woke up incredibly grateful today. I'm allowing myself to bask in this feeling. Wisdom is knowing I am nothing, love is knowing I am everything, and between the two my life moves. Don't be too timid and squeamish about your actions. All life is an experiment. The more experiments you make, the better. One day can change your life. One day can ruin your life. All life is 3 or 4 big days that change everything. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. A thing can be true and still be desperate folly, Hazel. It is hard work and great art to make life not so serious. Capabilities are clearly manifested only when they have been realized. When you realize there is something you don't understand, then you're generally on the right path to understanding all kinds of things. A rock pile ceases to be a rock pile the moment a single man contemplates it, bearing within him the image of a cathedral. See, as much as you want to hold on to the bitter sore memory that someone has left this world, you are still in it. Everything you do is triggered by an emotion of either desire or fear. You must learn to let go. Release the stress. You were never in control anyway. Bring up the past only if it will help to build the future, otherwise it's best to be left to sleep. Dream big, you owe no one an explanation for the size of your dream. Your heart is the size of an ocean. Go find yourself in its hidden depths. More people would learn from their mistakes if they weren't so busy denying them. No matter who you are, no matter what you did, no matter where you've come from, you can always change, become a better version of yourself. Don't wring your hands over the loss of the past. Steady your hands for the adventure of the future. The wide-awake man seizes opportunities or makes them, and thus those who are widest awake usually come to the front. You're only young once, but you can be immature forever. If you keep on making excuses to me, what you are doing is teaching me to always make excuses to you. If a man confessed anything on his deathbed, it was the truth, for no man could stare death in the face and lie. I ask not for any crown but that which all may win, nor try to conquer any world except the one within. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. My happiness grows in direct proportion to my acceptance, and in inverse proportion to my expectations. From what we get, we can make a living. What we give, however, makes a life. Only those people create history who doesn't live in the future. If you spend your life sparing people's feelings and feeding their vanity, you get so you can't distinguish what should be respected in them. Those who are willing to be vulnerable move among mysteries. The truth is usually left for us to hunt and gather independently, if we are so inclined. A need for revenge can burn long and hot. Especially if every glance in a mirror reinforces it. The single best thing about coming out of the closet is that nobody can insult you by telling you what you've just told them. Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to others. Some men never die and some men never live, but we're all alive tonight. Nupat fi eu and sumi decat daka mainalt panela fury sa cobra panela descurager, la nivolo meu obisnuit, ignore faptal ca exist. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. Sometimes small things can become very large, indeed. At times, it can feel like the loneliest place on earth, because it's just us. Alone with our unanswered prayers. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. It's one thing to think you're worthless, and quite another for somebody else to tell you that you are. I never expect a perfect work from an imperfect man. Leo Win, don't worry Lithiel. Truth's existence never depended upon belief. It is clear that the individual who persecutes a man, his brother, because he is not of the same opinion, is a monster. You are not the opinion of someone who doesn't know you. Don't look so worried. Most successful missions are just a series of barely averted disasters. Light must come from inside. You cannot ask the darkness to leave you, you must turn on the light. We did all the tourist crap, but I just wanted to sit in a cafe and watch people. To invent your own life's meaning is not easy, but it's still allowed, and I think you'll be happier for the trouble. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what this storm's all about. Never do anything that you can't admit doing, because if you are that ashamed of whatever it is, it's probably wrong. Embrace what life gives you, for even the unexpected can hold hidden blessings and opportunities. All any of us wanted, really, was to know that we counted. That someone else's life would not have been as rich without us here. Interconnection permeates the entire universe. We are all one. Trees are poems the earth writes upon the sky, we fell them down and turn them into paper, that we may record our emptiness. Light is more important than the lantern, the poem more important than the notebook. Remember that the happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more. The passage of time should never extinguish your spark or diminish your dreams. Always remember, you are never too old to shine brightly. A desire not to butt into other people's business is at least 80% of all human wisdom. Life isn't about escaping the darkness. It's all about experiencing both the day and night. Sometimes, the grass is greener. Sometimes, it is sick. If you ask me what I came to do in this world, I, an artist, will answer you, I am here to live out loud. Distance sometimes lets you know who is worth keeping, and who is worth letting go. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistake. I believe in spectacles, but I think eyes necessary too. Sometimes things become possible if we want them bad enough. Be sure to place your feet in the right place, then stand firm. May the fleas of 1,000 camels invade the crotch of the person that ruins your day. And may their arms beat a short to scratch. You don't have a soul. You are a soul. You have a body. Life is best lived one day at a time when enriched with reflection and human connection on a deeper level. I know I'm not going to be in your head all the time. But once you know me, I'll be forever in your heart. Sometimes it takes a good fall to really know where you stand. Most people gaze neither into the past nor the future, they explore neither truth nor lies. They gaze at the television. You cut me into pieces millions of times in millions of years, I will rebuild West Papua with these pieces a million times over again. What others think about you is none of your business. If you do not tell the truth about yourself, you cannot tell it about other people. It's a big world, but we are small. Every little thing matters a lot. You are the point of origin for everything in your world. You set the standard for yourself. Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Keep going. Tough situations build strong people in the end. However cozy things seemed, the facts of life were the same. You couldn't escape death, it would get us all in the end. There are times I wish I were invisible. Which is silly, since I do everything I can to stand out. Glory resides in the hearts of those you inspire, not in fleeting moments of fame. Dream your own dreams, achieve your own goals. Your journey is your own and unique. Someone needs to fight, someone needs to sacrifice, someone needs to inspire, someone needs to be a hero. Closed in a room, my imagination becomes the universe, and the rest of the world is missing out. To be alone is to be different is to be alone. Divide your success in small pieces, easy to manage failure, easy to achieve success. I tell you, one must still have chaos in one, to give birth to a dancing star. I tell you, you have still chaos in you. It takes as much courage to have tried and failed as it does to have tried and succeeded. Be the kind of person who dares to face life's challenges and overcome them rather than dodging them. All our knowledge has its origin in our perceptions. One morning you wake up with more life behind you than in front of you, not being able to understand how it's happened.